Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Now, do you need me to do the commentary? Do you need me to do the commentary for this particular video? It's an STRV. He's got gun rammer, vents. What is that? Improved aiming or low noise muffler? And vents directive, food. No turbo. Some of these STRVs run turbo, so they can, in siege mode, move more. Surely, do you need me to do the commentary? I'll talk, but really, look at the map. It's Camp in a Bushka, and it's an STRV. So what's going to happen? Surely we know. I'll just check my messages. You guys enjoy the video. Hands up if this is the first time you've clicked Claus Kellerman video. I just wanted to click. I've seen a lot of your videos on the sidebar and the up next and recommended. I've never clicked one because I hate you. I finally clicked one, and I understand why people completely dislike you and don't want to watch your videos. You didn't even do commentary. Well, 94,000 people will disagree with you. Shout out to all of you who have subscribed recently. There's been a flurry. And I thank each and every one of you. And all the new channel members. There's been a few new channel members, which is my monthly supporters on the channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And who are the channel members? On the YouTube page here, you'll notice the little... It says, it features some just below the video. And anyone who leaves a comment, who has an emoji, they're a channel member. Channel members, leave comments today. I will heart your little emoji comments. Shout out to you guys, I appreciate it. All the easy work, the hard work that I do. And you guys are... Not in this video, though. Generally speaking. Generally, I work hard. This video, it's an STRV. We can just have a one-on-one chat. It's no big deal. It's gonna, camp in the bush. Get the siege mode engaged and just sit there. Because why not? What else is he gonna do? Drive around? So, what does channel membership get you? Nothing. Seriously. Just it gets you the good feeling that you're supporting the creator that you enjoy watching for less than the price of one Starbucks coffee. That's what it gets. How many of you have had a coffee in the last week? No, month. A channel membership is monthly. How many of you have had a coffee in the last month? Ha! They're supporting Starbucks? Or Tim Hortons? Tim Hortons is a little cheaper than a channel membership. That's why I go to Tim Hortons. But hey, you drink your coffee in 2 minutes. Sometimes it's not very good. Ugh, it's weak today. Ugh. The cream was off. It curdled. It's not always good. And it takes 2 minutes. My videos last like 25 minutes. Daily. We know what value for your money is. But Klaus, we can watch for free. That's true. You are right. You're true. You got me there. You got me there. You can't go into Starbucks and get a free coffee. So it's true. It's true. It's a voluntary gesture is what it is. It's a gesture. Voluntary. Voluntary. Look at this. You know, guys, I did a video just a little while ago, which was a serious commentary, and I talked about how this position on this map is like it's the position. This little knoll at A4. And I'm not kidding. This little knoll at A4 can shoot almost everywhere, except for like behind some topography. And it is the trees around it are such that you will never get spotted as long as the bushes are bushy. As long as you keep the bushiness of the bushes, as long as you don't make them opaque. Some of those trees are down. There's nothing they can do. Boom. Oh, he feels bad missing that. He does feel bad missing that. You just won't get spotted. It's just, I don't know. It's unbelievable concealment. It's the design of the map. It's trees that stack up. And they almost have to proxy spot you. They pretty much have to proxy spot you. So note to self. If you're an SPG, is there an SPG? Yeah, there's an SPG. If you see tree down at A4, when you're in overhead mode, I guess this is a little advice. Let's maybe strategize. We're spitballing here. We're just talking. If you're an SPG and you spawn in the south and you have top-down mode and you're just looking around the map and you zoom in on, hover above A4, if you see trees down, bombard away. Just, I guess some SPG players don't want to do that because on this map, if it's a close game, an SPG will shoot all its ammo. You will run out of ammo. So you may want to wait for the best targets. But I guess if you don't have targets, or if you just want to ruin someone's day, if you see bushes down here and an SDRV is on the enemy team, just take a couple of shots into A4 to this little knoll, and he'll probably move, and then he won't farm your team. That's the thought. Now look what he's doing. The absolute perfect. I did a video about this as well. When you're playing an SDRV, the best way to do it is put your central marker on the dot. You know what I mean? You don't. Some people try and turn their tank that's in siege mode. They turn it. You know what I'm saying? You can right click so that your tank is locked in position. He's not doing that, but you can just simply, let me do it here. You can turn the mouse, and that's your central marker right here. You see that? I'm on the screen. You can turn your mouse and put your central marker on the enemy, and then just let go, and your tank will turn. The gun will turn to match the central marker, and as soon as it gets there, this thing has such a fast aim time that you can snap the shot immediately. It's a strategy for STR, these siege mode tanks. You don't have to go looking around finding the target. You can just move the central marker around. Don't concentrate on the circle. Concentrate on the little white dot right there, and just move the white dot onto the target. Then your turret will, or your tank will turn, and they'll match up. When they match up, click. Right? Don't look at the circle. Look at the central marker. And you will be aimed before your tank turns, is what I'm saying. You're ipso facto aimed. If I just, see, you put the central marker on the tank there. See, I've got the central marker on the tank. There's the circle. And you just go like this. Put the central marker on the tank. Let go of the controls, the keyboard controls. The tank turns to the central marker. Shoot. Simple. Don't use left and right, is what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Now I've explained it right. Don't waste your time using left and right key. You'll overshoot. You'll turn too far. You'll turn too slowly. You'll hit the wrong one. You might accidentally move forward or back. Okay? You look around. You go like this. You put the central marker. There's a target. You let go of the keyboard. The circle turns there. You shoot. Anyway. So we did commentary. We did some commentary. That's as good as it gets with an STRV replay, isn't it? For those of you who clicked Klaus Kellerman video for the first time, are you still watching? See, mixed into the nonsense, there is some tidbits of information. So most of you good players know this, right? But maybe you haven't gone down the STRV, the siege mode tank line, and you don't know that. Just know that no matter where you are on the map, they can turn and aim at you in like a fraction of a second. See, like that. Boom. See? You just did it. It's good work carrying your wallet. Oh, and he's behind cover. Now, this poor shitbarn got detected because he's too tall. He's driving around in the open. Look where this guy is. Not getting detected at all. Crazy, eh? Crazy. So crazy it just might work. Watch. Puts the central marker on him. Whoop. Shoot. There you go. You see that? He put the central marker on the tank, let go of the controls on the keyboard, and then just fires. There's no aim time. When the turret gets there, you're in siege mode, so when the tank turns, if you use the controls, you get the penalty, the bloom. Put the central marker on there, let go of the keyboard, the siege mode just turns, like this, whoop, shoot. Surely you knew that. Surely. T100 LT. Could be anywhere. Is he going to blind shoot? You got a lot of shells. I'd blind shoot maybe a couple of HE ones, but that T100 is behind topography. The T100 LT could be in these bushes right here. Look, I'm pointing at the map. C5. He could be in those bushes right there. Unless he's retreated. We'll just have to wait and see. Now, his Manticore friend can be a little bit more aggressive, I think. What's his Manticore friend doing? Nothing. His Manticore friend maybe could go through the... Look at the minimap. Go through the bushes here and poke up right there. It would be... You know, he'd have to do it carefully. Stay in the low ground. And just poke. Manticore has fantastic concealment on the move. So he could be moving now because there's only 2 TDs on artillery. He only has to worry about the T100 LT. And if he spots that T100 LT, this STRV could pop a shot in him in just like fraction of a second. So they're risking going for a draw here, which would be a shame. Shame, shame, shame. So a lot of nothing going on. There's a whole lot of nothing going on. Hello, baby. There's a lot of Russian gibberish going on there. And is he going to take a blind shot? You see how he's pinged the map? He's pinged the map. He thinks the T100 LT is there. The Manticore is moving. Okay. The Manticore has to carefully move there. He's pre-aimed. Let's see. This is good recon because if the T100 is not there, there he is, and snap him. There you go. See? My strategy? They just waited a little time to do that. And the game said no because he was aiming at a Russian tank. The Manticore has put himself in a little bit of... Help the Manticore. Maybe press your W key. Do something. The Manticore cannot fight a T100 LT. He can only spot him. I don't know why the Manticore decided to engage him. That was a mistake. He spotted him. He did not need to engage him. But he took him out! Well, well done. Well done by the Manticore. Somehow he did it. Oh, and look. Oh, look, guys. A Muppet. He's found a Muppet. Oh, and he bounced on a Muppet. Here to be just near the bird. Here to burn barn. Oh, he's farming a Muppet now. Oh boy, they got a minute and 28 seconds. How fast can he farm a Muppet? Well, he's got one of the highest DPM tanks in the game, and the Muppet is behind. He's behind Pixel of grass, but now the Muppet is dead. Ding dong, the Muppet's dead. Which Muppet? The one that was just taken out on the battlefield. And now the T-124 is wallowing around in the low ground, so he just has to get to this ridgeline and shoot him while the Manticore goes and finds the artillery. If they do teamwork, that would be great. Oh, can you do it? Can you do it? Where does he go? You could shoot down. You've got gun depression. Why are you doing it this way? I don't know. Why would you do that? That I don't understand, guys. Don't understand that. Why didn't he go up top and use that magnificent gun depression that he has? Of course, this works too. When fighting a Muppet, all this guy has to do now is like ram him. Oh my god. This T-124 has completely misplayed this. Maybe not. But the Manticore takes one. He shoots him up the ass. What's the IS-7 doing? Oh my god. No. Let's wait. 7. Teamwork. Wow, that was an excellent result there. 11k damage, but you really have to thank his teammate in the Manticore. I think the IS-7 was a complete utter Muppet that did nothing. Of course, you know, three Muppets, a platoon of Muppets. That's, you know, we're not going to get into it, but, you know, of course there's a platoon of losers. It always is when someone has a very good game. But this guy legitimately did his 11,000 damage and lost a shit ton of credits. Of course. Okay, now I'd have to say that the STRV is kind of like an easy tank to play. Not an easy tank to dominate, but easy to play. You just go to a bush and you shoot. That's not any harder than that. This is a hard tank to play. And in case you didn't notice, we're featuring Sweden. 2 of the top damage results this patch by Swedish tanks. Now, there's more STRVs, excuse me, in the top damage results, but I've selected this one because, you know, who wants to watch 2 STRV games in a row? This one's much harder to play because it's fantastic. It's amazing hull down. And it's just it's a beast on a ridgeline. There's a clown, guys. There he goes. Okay. It has many attributes that are really good. High alpha, fantastic turret armor, super, just a monster on a ridgeline. That's all true. But it's very difficult to use it properly. Like he's on the ridgeline here. Beautiful. He shot the ass of a leopard who's reversing into the enemy. The problem with it, it's not really a problem with the tank, but the issue, I guess we should call it an issue, is that some people don't know how to use the gun depression. They overexpose themselves. Like, well, he overexposed himself there. Some people don't know how to position themselves so that it's just the tip of their turret. And now I think he's in a perfect position and he didn't get there fast enough. But the tendency with this tank is to overexpose yourself. You've got all that gun depression, but you don't use it. You poke the ridgeline too far because you don't wait for the pneumatic suspension. Like, he's overexposed there. But he got him. That guy could have. If you overexpose yourself so that you show your hull, you're not doing it right. You're not doing it right. Doing it right. And if maybe we'll feature that. If someone has an absolutely amazing game with one of these, I've probably featured some in the past where the person stays hull down absolute perfectly. Like, he's pretty almost. You could back up even more. See, that's his full gun depression. See how far back he can sit? Why are you showing your rear to the enemy? These people that show their rear to the enemy. He can back up. You back up as far as possible so that your pneumatic suspension, when it is engaged, allows you to shoot the enemy. Otherwise, you've overexposed. And once you do that, once you master doing that, there's nothing the enemies can do. They can't hurt you. They simply can't hurt you. If this guy does it, oops. Well, there is that. Flanking is a problem. And Muppet is good. This guy's in a perfect situation now. Like, he can be supremely hull down. Supremely hull down. Yes. And you must carry a wallet so that you can press number 2. And this IS-7 is just... what is going on? You could stay there, buddy. You're supremely hull down. Well, he's decided to run away, but I would have stayed. Why not? It's too many enemies. Maybe he was being overrun. It's the good call. It looks like he would be overrun there. And now he's going to position himself where he's not hull down. Oh, yes, he is. There's another ridgeline here. Can he just set up the pneumatic suspension? Boom. And yes, 5, huh? Okay, this is smart move. He retreated gracefully, repositioned. He repositioned because there was an onslaught of enemies coming to him. Get that pneumatic suspension down. Beautiful. He's kind of giving us a show on how to use it. But it's kind of weird. When you're moving at full speed, it won't engage. You have to stop or make your adjustments. What's the key? Instead of the W key, what is it, the R key? The one that makes you move slowly. That was a good bounce. Being held down any bounce. These enemies just want to take the low ground. I mean, they're fighting... I don't know where that shot went. Only Wargaming knows where that shot went. These guys are fighting this Udez, and they decided to take the low ground because they want to give him more of an advantage. They know that he has a lot of gun depression and that he can use it. And they want to just make sure that he can use the strength of his tank at its maximum when they fight him. That was their strategy. After they pushed through the middle and won the middle, they thought, oh, let's go into the low ground. That was obviously the best strategy they could have. Never ceases to amaze me the brain power of World of Tanks players. Like it's not that hard. I mean, it's hard to be a good player. I'm not saying that I'm a great player. I'm not. I'm just average, a little bit above average. But some simple things are simple, right? Like don't rush to the low ground. I mean, that's not hard to know that, right? You're on the high ground. Let's see. Okay, well, what should I do now? We won the high ground here in the middle, and we're winning. What do we do? Well, why don't we all rush to the low ground and let the enemies shoot us from above? Any simpleton could realize that maybe that's not it's not the best strategy. And why you want to face hug an IS-7 now? Well, you guess he wants to flank the IS-7? Or fight this? I think he's kind of made a mistake. You kind of made a mistake there, buddy. But I guess he's doing okay. He made it work. Making it work. He didn't expect. Nobody expects the Russian TD. Nobody expects the IS-7. And it all worked out. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Oh, ricochet! He's got to thank his teammate there, guys. He's got to thank his teammate. And now make it work. Yes. Woo! Woo! Shapa! It's not over yet. Still a close game. Why don't you shoot the other enemy who's wallowing around in the low ground? But you have to detect them first. Oh, Grille! Back up, 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 back up. Yes. Forward. Use the pneumatic. He does not want the chieftain or the rinoceronte to shoot him, but he's got to take out this Grille. He goes for the HE. He does not have the change ammunition perk. Remember, those guys from the low ground, they're going to be shooting up at him. Whoop, there's the Grille. He got detected. Okay. This is hard. No one said it was easy. What would you do? This guy's fought hard. He's done 8,961 damage. He deserves a medal for his performance already. Can he make it a fantastic result? Now, look at the white circle on the map. There's something to learn here. If the Rinoceronte and the Chieftain are still in their last known positions, he will not detect them. Oh, there's the Chieftain has moved. But if the Grille detects him and the Rinoceronte is within the yellow circle, he can shoot him. So he's got to be very careful. The Grille just looks like he's scooted down there, and now he's at risk. The Rinoceronte could be anywhere. So he's going to come around this way. Okay. Maybe it's the Rinoceronte or the Grille. The Grille's in the cap. There's the Rinoceronte. Oh, this is... Why didn't you shoot? Shoot! The Rinoceronte fired! What are you... There. Woo. Tricky, tricky, tricky. He let the Rinoceronte fire twice. Whew, that was close. The Rinoceronte has kind of a long reload between shells, so he could have... He played it safe. And the Rinoceronte sat sideways long enough to give him a chance. And now the Grille needs to pay for his stupidity. Oh, and the Chieftain wants to go for the one-on-one. Hopefully now his teammates come and help. Will his teammates come and help? Oh, no, he can't get up there. Wargaming says, no, you can't get up there. Boom, shoot the Chieftain. And the Chieftain is gonna... Oh, he's rammed you. And... Boom, up the ass to the Chieftain. And he's hugging the Chieftain, which is what he's got to do. Chieftain doesn't have enough gun depression off his ass. He's going to hit his turret. Chieftain is trying to create distance now. Keep hugging him, hugging him, hugging him. The Chieftain doesn't have the gun depression to shoot. Up the ass, Chieftain. Take it. Outplayed. It's always nice to see a Chieftain get his ass kicked. Look at that. 11,017 damage. Just a fantastic result. Troop of nothings on the enemy team. And he made some credits. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave some comments. Let me know who is the MVP today. Is it the STRV or the UDES? Subscribe to the channel. Help the channel grow. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.